FNAF, or Five Nights, is a game series created and published for Steam and mobile devices. It's been on Game Theory, Culture Shock, Breakdown, and The Science. The game theorists' FNAF videos are among the most popular. Stay tuned till the end for these exciting videos. Number 10. You play as William Afton in FNAF's sister location. One of the most contentious issues surrounding Five Nights at Freddy's sister location is who exactly the player controls in the game. While nothing has been officially confirmed, this fan theory appears to have the most evidence to support its rather lofty claim. Following the release of FNAF Sister Location, many players believe that you play as William Afton, the Purple Man, as he visits the location to make peace with the tragic event that occurred, the loss of his daughter. This appears to be confirmed by the way Baby, thought to be William's daughter, constantly speaks to him, asking questions like, "Isn't this why you came here?" However, William is eventually scooped and stuffed with a vengeful animatronic soul. This would explain William Afton's motivation for the killings in previous Five Nights at Freddy's games. Number 9. Michael Afton is Springtrap. A fan was able to unlock a hidden message and video after beating the very hard Golden Freddy mode, which has sparked a number of new theories. This theory has been around for quite some time, but there has never been any solid proof to back up its claim. That all changed when a brief glimpse of what appeared to be Springtrap was shown during Michael Afton's speech in the FNAF Sister Location cutscene. Fans have speculated that Michael Afton is Springtrap because he says, "I should be dead. However, I am not. I've been living in shadows," a line similar to Scott's when he mentioned the dream theory. While many speculated that Purple Guy, now known as William Afton, was behind Springtrap, it appears that his son, Michael Afton, is behind the worn-down animatronic. Number 8. Bonnie was responsible for the bite of 87 because his mouth is large. The bunny bully was the one who caused it because he prevented ants from bullying Mike until he joined and said he would stop on his birthday. And then he does the prank so Chris will duck and die. Also, I don't believe that people play the game and then form theories. Only game theory can do this. People need to stop making theories about games they haven't even played. Also, everyone knows that Fredbear, not Freddy, Mangle, or Bonnie, was responsible for the bite of 87. All of the above were shut down at the time. I don't think it was Bonnie. I believe it was Freddy because they had just closed down Fredbear's Family Diner due to Golden Freddy's bite of 83. Also, Freddy's mask has a children's handprint on it, which is most likely the result of him malfunctioning and biting a child. As Phone Guy says, the animatronics used to be able to move around freely, but then came the bite of 87. Yeah, it's mind-boggling how a human body can function without the frontal lobe. I believe he says this to us in FNAF 2. In my opinion, Bite 83 is G Freddy and Bite 87 is Foxy, because his jaw is hanging loose and there is an out-of-order sign. Number 7. He hugs you when Foxy jump scares you in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I believe that Foxy is good because, as seen in the first game, he is just standing in the doorway with his jaw hanging loose, which may explain the out-of-order sign on the curtain on his stage. But I don't think he's trying to hug you in the second game. He was already out of order when he got old, and his wires were hanging out in the second game, indicating that his programming was messed up. So, if he was originally good in the first game, the messed up programming probably just caused him to be unsure of what he was supposed to do. No way. Foxy is the same as the others. How many times do we have to repeat ourselves? What about games 2 and 4? He attacks you in the same way that the others do. There is no evidence that he is attempting to assist you. He doesn't actually hug you. He eats your face, according to my theory. Seriously. He leaps at you and grips your face. So maybe he eats your head after he jump scares you. Matt Pat would be dissatisfied with this theory, I'm afraid. This is by far the most illogical theory in FNAF. The most ridiculous theory. Foxy is a nice guy. In fact, it's not even a theory. A theory is formed when people reach a conclusion based on evidence. Number 6. Freddy has a handprint on his face. Freddy has a shape that sits across the left side of his face that closely resembles a handprint, which many fans miss throughout the Five Nights at Freddy series. This enigmatic shape has piqued the interest of a number of fans who are trying to figure out who this handprint belongs to. One of the many theories surrounding this particular shape is that it belongs to Phone Guy as the Toreador March plays just before his last call cut out, which is exactly when Freddy strikes during the power outage. People have gone so far as to believe that the handprint could belong to the murdered children, or even when Freddy tried to rip off his own head. as seen on a number of posters scattered throughout the game. Number 5. The entire series is just all one big dream. This fan theory is widely used in a variety of other forms of media, including television shows, films, and even video games. While the theory has substantial evidence to support its claim, there is one thing that distinguishes it from the others. Scott Cawthon, the series creator, has even hinted at its possibility. The dream theory is the belief that the first 4 games in the series are nothing more than a coma-induced nightmare of an animatronic bit victim from 1983. Many people believe that the bite did occur, but not in the way that it is depicted in the games. When Scott was quoted as saying, "What is seen in the shadows is easily misunderstood in the mind of a child, and 4 games, 1 story," he seemed to be implying this theory. This led many fans to believe that the FNAF series plot isn't real, and that only the 4th game has a legitimate story. Number 4. The animatronics are mind-controlled. This is one of those theories that has the potential to completely change everything we know about a series. Located in the third night of Five Nights and 5 Days, many people overlooked one minor detail in Freddy's sister location that has the potential to change everything we thought we knew about the game. Remember how you were tasked with removing the power module from Funtime Freddy on Night 3? That power module, on the other hand, is a mind control disc. Yes, mind control. We know this because of the novel FNAF, The Twisted Ones, in which people became ill whenever the twisted animatronics appeared. It was later discovered that the sickness was caused by a high-pitched noise produced by the disc. Fans quickly connected this to the hallucinations of FNAF 3 and the high-pitched noise coming from the building. Even better, guess who designed these discs? None other than William Afton. As outlandish as this fan theory may appear, it has the potential to change everything we know about the game. Number 3. The websites are having their own conversation. Beginning in April of this year, a mysterious message from the FNAF World website was hidden within the source code and said, "Be quiet." Many people are still unaware that these messages are still being sent from both Scott Games and FNAF World. Since then, these messages have formed the following conversation. Scott Games, you're squeezing us. Be quiet. FNAF World. Scott Games, you can no longer tell us what to do. FNAF World, of course I can. You will follow my instructions to the letter. Scott Games, we outnumber you. Scott Games. FNAF World, it makes no difference, dummy. Scott Games, we figured out a way to get rid of you. FNAF World, you'd be lost without me. FNAF World. Scott Games, oh no, say goodbye to our pal. FNAF World, I can reassemble myself. While nothing has been confirmed, many have speculated that it is a discussion centered on inert. Many people believe that Scott Games represents Funtime animatronics and that they are rebelling against Baby, who is posing as FNAF World. Number 2. Darth Vader is Foxy. I need to kick something because this is even dumber than any of the other theories, except for the Bonnie is Elsa theory, which is sad. So Foxy was a slave boy turned Jedi who turned to the dark side after having a nightmare about his wife dying, and then became extremely burned, requiring a specialized suit to breathe, right? Foxy is an animatronic, not a dark side leader. Yes, I'm gradually losing faith in the human race. Number 1. Carl has 2 doppelgangers. This means that people thought the parrot on Mangle was a cupcake, and the eyes in BB's mouth were also cupcakes. I don't know if it's possible. So, for those of you who don't know who Carl the Cupcake is, he's Chica's Cupcake. That's all we had for today. Please subscribe, share the video.